Hey everyone, welcome back. You know what's fascinating about the British royal family? Just when you think they've got everything figured out, they hit a problem nobody saw coming. Prince William and Kate Middleton have been championing this idea of a slimmed-down monarchy for years now, right? Sleeker, more modern, more efficient. Sounds great in theory. But here's the twist nobody expected: they might actually be running out of royals to do the work. And the solution? Well, it could involve a 21-year-old who most people barely know exists. Let's talk about what's really happening behind those palace walls. According to royal expert Christopher Wilson writing in the Daily Mail, Prince William is facing a genuine staffing crisis. Now, before you roll your eyes and think this is just another case of privileged people complaining about their jobs, consider the numbers. Back in 2011, which Wilson calls the golden years of the modern monarchy, there were 12 major royals sharing the workload. That year, they collectively attended nearly 4,000 engagements both in the United Kingdom and abroad. 4,000. That's attending events, meeting people, cutting ribbons, giving speeches, representing the country at official functions. It's a massive undertaking. Fast forward to 2024, and here's where things get interesting. The number of working royals only dropped by 2, down to 10 people. But the number of engagements they managed to cover? That plummeted by almost half to just over 2,000. So you've got nearly the same number of people doing half the work, which tells you something significant is changing. Some royals are aging out of the demanding schedule, others have stepped away entirely, and William is looking at this situation thinking he needs fresh blood to keep the institution running. Now, you might be wondering why this even matters. Can't they just do fewer events and call it a day? Well, Wilson makes a compelling point about this. He writes that no amount of social media coverage can replace the lifetime memory generated by a real-life meeting with a royal. Think about it. For many people, especially in communities across Britain and the Commonwealth, having a royal visit is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. It's not just about celebrity spotting. It's about feeling seen and valued by the institution that represents your nation. When the royals stop showing up, people notice, and not in a good way. So William has a problem. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are presumably done with working royal life for good. The older generation, the ones who've been carrying this load for decades, are reaching the age where retirement isn't optional anymore, it's a necessity. Prince George won't be ready to step up until around 2034 when he finishes university. And there's no guarantee his younger siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, will even want to join what Wilson calls the royal circus. William and Catherine have been protective parents, and they might very well leave that choice up to their children when they reach adulthood. This brings us to the potential candidates William could recruit. His cousin Zara Phillips would be instantly popular with the public. She's sporty, down-to-earth, well-liked. But she's also built her own successful business and enjoys a freedom that comes from not being a working royal. Would she really want to give that up? Then there are Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, but bringing them back into the fold would mean reversing King Charles' decision to keep them out of official duties. Plus, there's the complicated baggage surrounding their parents, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, which makes that option politically messy. And this is where things get really interesting. Wilson points to what he calls a dark horse contender, Lady Louise Windsor. If that name doesn't immediately ring a bell, don't worry, you're not alone. Lady Louise is the 21-year-old daughter of Prince Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh. She's been kept deliberately out of the spotlight for most of her life. But according to Wilson, she charms everyone who meets her and could be a decorative and useful asset to the royal team. She's young, she's likable, and she's got the right pedigree. But there's a catch, and it's a big one. Her mother Sophie is vastly protective of her daughter and is just as likely to want her to stay out of the spotlight. And can you blame her? Sophie has seen firsthand what royal life can do to people. She's watched the pressure, the scrutiny, the relentless public attention. Would any mother willingly sign her daughter up for that? Whatever happens, the decision will ultimately rest with Prince William when he takes the throne. He's the one who'll have to balance his vision of a modern, streamlined monarchy with the practical reality that the royal family needs people on the ground making connections and representing the institution. It's a delicate balance between innovation and tradition, between protecting family members and fulfilling royal duty. So what do you think? Should Lady Louise step up and take on a more prominent role, Or should the royals just accept that a smaller family means fewer public engagements? And more importantly, can a slimmed-down monarchy really survive in the modern world, or does it need more working royals to maintain its connection with the public? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive into royal dynamics as fascinating as I did, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. We're always digging into the stories behind the headlines, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.